Jayaguru Bhai.
Jai. Jayaguru Sankirta Stotra Vandana. Om Brahmanandam Parama Sukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurti Dandatitam Gagana Sadrusham Tattvamasya Dilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalam Machalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namah. Jayaguru, by blessing of Thakurjee, we are going to start another session on this category of NIGAM SWADHYAYA group in the vertical of summer vacation bliss. We hope to continue many kind of sessions like this. So by due permission of Kendra Sangha, we are doing this, and we are fortunate to get this opportunity for this seva. Now this group is basically initiated for the Kishore Bhai and Ma. So we wish the entire platform should be open to them. It should be by them, for them, and to them kind of thing. So that is why there is a little bit change in the format for today. So earlier the recap was being said by one of us, mostly it was me. Now we wanted, because of the suggestions of some Bhai and Ma, we are now giving that opportunity to one of you. So for today, Ridhi Mahapatra from Karnataka Saraswat Sangha is going to recap the yesterday's reading. Post that, declaration of result of yesterday question and answer. Then today, the reading will be followed by that. So I am requesting Ridhi Mahapatra from Karnataka Saraswat Sangha to please recap whatever has been discussed yesterday. Jai Guru. Over to you, Ridhi.
Jai Guru, a pranam to all Bhai and Ma. So yesterday we learned that after Tarapada's marriage, Sudhanshu Bala was appreciated by all family members. Thereafter, she came back to Kutabpur and Nalinikanta went back to join his job at Dinajpur. Then he changed few jobs and joined as estate manager of Dantiya Pragana at Narayanpur. People lived there and respected him for his honesty, hard work and good behavior. But Bhuban Mohan was not happy as his son was staying alone. So he took Sudhanshu Bala to Narayanpur and left her with Nalinikanta. Sudhanshu Bala stayed there for around 6 months. In the meanwhile, she got pregnant and also became ill. So, as per the advice of elderly women of the family, she was brought back to Kutabpur. Nalinikanta remained occupied with his job, and in Kutabpur, Sudhanshu Bala's health condition deteriorated. One night, while doing some settlement work, he saw a hazy figure of Sudhanshu Bala by his side. She was looking pale and sullen. He knew that Rani was at Kutabpur and it was impossible for her to be at Narayanpur at that time. He immediately shouted in fear, and soon the figure disappeared. so he thought it to be an hallucination. Next day, he got a letter and came to know that Sudhanshu Bala is seriously ill. He was stressed about Rani and her well-being. After few days, when he came to Kutapur, he came to know that Sudhanshu Bala gave birth to a baby boy and left the world few minutes before he saw the hazy image at Narayanapur. He was staggered and devastated. This was the turning point of his life. This incident forced the staunch atheist in him to be curious about the existence of life after death. Later, his paternal aunt Kalima, who was very close to Rani, told him that till her last breath, she was waiting for him. Her last message for him was he should not remarry and must follow the path of Naigamananda sadhana. Nalinikanta was flabbergasted by her last words. He was in a mandal. How can a young woman from a remote village with little education learn about Naigamananda sadhana, which was Greek to him? He went to Sudhanshu Bala's cremation ground every day, with love and hope deeply rooted in his heart, to attempt communication with her. But the visits had no outcome. From the perspective of an educated man, he thought that he had made a grave mistake about the aftermath of death. Jayaguru.
Thank you, Riddhi. May Thakurjee bless you. You did extremely well, and I must confess you did better than me even. Whatever I was doing since last so many days. So, this is what we wanted from all of you. In our mythology also it is being said very categorically that the Guru wants his disciple to be better and bigger than him. The father always wanted his son and daughter to be better than him. So this is what you people are making us to admit that in open forum. So again, grateful to your recap. Now, as per our process, I am requesting Priyambada Ma and Devashish Bhai. Yes, they are very quick.
Yeah. Jayaguru everyone. Yeah, so as you see in the screen, so yesterday we got 68 responses, which is the highest number we have received till now. Though there were some re-attempts, but that is also acceptable. I mean, you can re-attempt till you get the actual marks, so it is good. And we got the quickest responses from Diksha Ardhanama from Kendra Sevaks Sangha, then Naresh Behra Bhai from Delhi Sangha, then Srishti Singha from Jharsuguda Sangha. Congratulations to you all. And yesterday what happened, there was one question where the option where you can select many from the options. So that was missed by a few of our members. That's why we saw many responses before these responses, but they were incorrect. So these were correct ones, in the earliest time. So I would like to request you all to just go through the questions and properly go through the questions and the answers, then give your responses. Yeah, that's all. Jayaguru.
Thank you. Congratulations to all of them who have attempted and the first three. So may Thakurjee bless all of you. Before we start the reading, this reading will be done today by Om Prakash Behra Bhai from Baleshwar Saraswat Sangha. I would like to convey a small message from our Parichalaka Sarath Bhai. He was supposed to join yesterday, he couldn't. We requested him for today. He was also his schedule was very packed, and he has promised us to join post Baishakh Purnima. That's 12th of May. But what the message he sent to us is very powerful message. he mentioned categorically whatever initiation we are doing, it is the blessing of Thakurjee. Why? Because Sri Thakura NIgamananda book in Odia is being written by our the then Parichalaka Durgacharana Mahanti Bhai. So when that book was getting written, that time Thakurjee came in dream with to one of our Bhai and told him कि there is a book getting published in the Samaj press. Please go and buy that book and you pay 2.5 rupees if I am not correct. This is what the kind of price he mentioned. And he also told the name of the book is Sri Thakura Nigamananda. So by that time, neither the title of the book was decided nor the price was decided. But it was under press. It was under printing. So then the title has been kept as per Thakurjee and the price also has been kept as per the Thakurjee's advice. And also Thakurjee mentioned the book is equivalent to myself, I mean Thakurjee. So the power of me is equivalent to the power of that book. So whoever is reading that book will be as good as getting me on a toto. So this is the kind of message he sent for all of us. He is going to join us very soon and we will definitely listen from him directly. I was trying to communicate to the extent possible to just encourage all of you ki whatever we are doing good and we are doing good for all. So without wasting any further time, may I request Om Prakash Bhai to start reading, and I am also requesting Devashish Bhai to present the chapters.
Jayaguru. He thought no one returns from that unknown world. The figure he visualized at Narayanpur was perhaps not of Rani Sudhansubala. Maybe it was hallucination which materialized due to his deep love for her. Next day, he was thinking about the existence of dead persons and funeral ground and was not aware of the time. It was almost midnight. Narenikanta rose from his seat, started returning home. On the way, he saw someone standing under a tree. He thought, who could stand at such a place at this hour of night? When he went near the tree, he saw Sudhansubala standing there. He was astonished and then he became afraid. The moment fear rose in him, the figure vanished into air. Thinking about the episode, he reached home. Now he was sure it was Sudhansubala, so everything is not finished after death. If Rani, being a woman, can come to him from the other world, then he, being a male person, must try to reach her. Is there no way for him to establish contact with her? Has anybody done so before? Who can tell him how to make contact with departed souls? The mind of Narenikanta was loaded with numerous questions to which no answer could be found at Kotapur. At home, discussion about Narenikanta's remarriage was going on. The reason behind such a discussion was of twofold. First, to console him, and second was to assess his desire. Narenikanta could not bear such an idea and wondered how can they talk like this at such a time, but did not express his feeling. Narenikanta decided that he must leave. Even at that time, Narenikanta had no faith in rituals. So, before Sudhansubala's Shraddha was over, he, in order to save himself from such situation and unwanted discussion, left for Narayanpur. Bhuvan Mohan was so heartbroken he neither could prevent him from leaving nor could find words to console his son. During this period, after being sure that some sort of existence remains after death, a fear physiosis of death developed in him. He thought, if he will die, what would happen to him? Can he witness burning of his body on funeral pyre? Is death painful? Many such questions rose in his mind. Finally, taking a cue from scriptural line, he calmed his troubled mind, thinking that he has taken bath and met death thousands times in the past. So why he is afraid to die once more? The moment the fear of the death was dispelled from his mind, the thought of Sudhansubala again returned, and he was overpowered by sadness. Nalinikanta had to go to Calcutta on official business. He thought the travel is a blessing in disguise. More he would engage himself with work is better, as he would not get time to think about his sorrow. How could he know then that divine directive is waiting for him at Calcutta, as obviously he was destined to go there? At Calcutta, his work did not finish that day. At night, having finished his day's work, he was lost in the thought of his beloved departed wife, Sudhanshuvala. A kerosene lantern was burning slowly in that room, throwing light and shadows into the room in like the incidents of his own life. No one was there in the room. He was alone and the room was bolted from inside. Suddenly he heard a familiar sound, the sound of Sudhansubala's anklet. At first he thought his own mind is playing the trick, but the sound became distinct and it came nearer to him. With courage he asked, "Who is it?" The reply came, "I am your Sudha." The time though he was startled, he was not afraid. He told, "If you are here, why I am not able to see you?" The reply came from somewhere. "Again you may become scared," Nalinikanta told with courage and conviction. "If seeing you I will become afraid, then whom should I see and become pleased?" Then his beloved Sudhansubala's figure materialized in front of his eyes. This time he observed that she was looking more beautiful than while she was alive, and there was no trace of sorrow visible on her face. He asked him to sit near him, and she did so. She sat near him, calm and composed with an air of serenity. Sudhansubala broke the silence and asked him, "Are you not going to perform Shraddha, 10th day ritual in honor of the dead?" "For me," he replied in his usual tone, "I have asked father to do it." Sudhansubala said, "I would be very happy if you would do it for me." Nalinikanta was little disturbed. He said, "Why did not you tell me before?" "How will it be possible for me to perform Shraddha here?" she said. "You don't have to do much. If you can offer some fruits to me, I would be very happy." After a while, the discussion ended, so also the visualization of the great soul. The figure came from nowhere and vanished into thin air, leaving Nalinikanta sad, dissatisfied, and thoughtful. It was the 99th day of her death. Nalinikanta spent that night thinking again and again about the supernatural episode. Next morning, he, after taking it, went to market. He chose with care and bought good ripe fruits. Returning to his resting place, he washed them thoroughly, cut them with care, and placing those on a plantain leaf, waited for the departed soul to arrive. The door was bolted from inside so that no one could disturb Sudhansubala. He waited for hours, expecting her arrival any moment, but no one came. He became annoyed with himself and thought it is foolish to believe what she had told him, and more foolish to spend money on purchasing the fruits. He decided that He would not let it go a waste and extended his hand to eat it. She materialized from thin air and told him, I have already taken. He said, No, how could it happen? I have not left the place for a moment and never witnessed you taking those fruits. She told him as if telling a child, No, no, I have taken. She continued, I am with a subtle from. I have already taken the essence of what you have offered me. I cannot eat those fruits physically. Narinikanta asked her, What should I do with those fruits? Please throw those into the river. She told, and before vanishing, looked towards him with the gaze of a satisfied person. Nalinikanta did as he was told to do, but could not become satisfied. He could not think that it was a sweet dream only. He knew she really had arrived, and her arrival had proved that she still exists. He became eager to gather information about the other world and about life after death. He was informed by a knowledgeable circle about the Theosophical Society, which deals with spirits calls medium etc. He contacted those who were connected with the society. As he had to return to Narayanpur, he could not gather full information about the Theosophical Society of India. But on subsequent visits to Calcutta, which he did on pretext of official business, he came to know about the headquarters of the Theosophical Society, which was situated at Adyar in Madras. He also came to know the Mr. Bed Bitter is the head of the institution and is the master of the subject. He very much wanted to visit Madras, now Chennai, and met Mr. Bitter. In the meanwhile, he was transferred to Kumira. He joined there, but he remained absent-minded and wanted to go to Chennai. He took 2 months' leave and went to Chennai. There he met the famous Mr. Ledbetter, and after a short interview, he was accepted as a pupil. He started learning memorism about medium planchet called mental telegraphy. Whatever tasks were given to him, he used to become successful in those within a day or two. When he says to his teacher, Go to sleep, the teacher immediately falls asleep. But when they tried to make him asleep, no influence of their willpower could be felt on him. His power of mind was so strong that no one could mesmerize him. This became a matter of discussion among his teachers. He became successful in every subject he was taught, and soon he became able to bring back departed souls, talk with them, and could know many secrets of their past lives. But his real intention remained unfulfilled. His objective was to get back his wife Sudang Subada in person. Knowing that materialization of a dead person is not possible by the teaching of the society, he becoming a master in all subjects taught there left the institution and joined his service at Kumira. At Kumira, he tried to get information of any person who could teach him the technique to reach his objective. As the scope was limited there, he started visiting Kolkata very often. One day, he came to know from a friend that Swami Purnananda, the saint, has arrived at Calcutta and he is allowing the desiring persons to meet him. Nalinikanta, though had developed faith in religion, still harbored the animosity against monks. But he came to know that Swami Purnananda was a highly educated person and left the post of professor to pursue his spiritual objective. Nalinikanta found Swami Punananda, an exceptional person. He could not understand why such an educated person like Punananda opted for monastic life. He wanted to meet him alone and collect information of his whereabouts. He went there and observed Swami Punananda, a handsome and calm person giving discourse on religion to a group of well-cultured people. At the end of discourse, he was answering questions from the people to solve their problems. Nalinikanta developed a liking towards him the very first day he met him, but as his problem was very personal, he could not disclose it to Swamiji in front of others. He went there every day and used to sit in the back row and returned home being thrilled by his discourses, but could not talk to him in private about his own problem. After few days, Swami Punananda dispersed the gathering, telling them politely that he has some engagements. Nalinikanta rose with others to leave, but Swami Punananda came near him and told him to wait. Nalinikanta did what was told. When both were alone, Swami Punananda told him, "You are staying nearby, so what is the hurry?" Nalinikanta wondered how could he know he was staying nearby, but did not ask him. When everybody had left, Swami Punananda told him, "I am observing you since few days coming regularly. If you have some problem, you can tell me without any hesitation." Nalinikanta told him, "I am not interested to see God or in spiritualism. My problem is small but very personal." Swamiji calmly told him, "Everyone is not expected to seek God, but you can tell me about your problem." Being aged, he bared his heart before him. "I have heard that you are able to show God to others. I don't aspire for such big event. If there is any teaching in your scriptures which can make me able to see my dead wife, then please teach me. Can you really help me in this regard?" Swami Punananda told him calmly but matter of factly, "Yes, I can do that, but today it is already late. You come tomorrow at noon." Then Nalinikanta blurted out, "Swamiji, I have not paid respect to you, so I have tired it many times." Swamiji smilingly replied, "No harm done. Saints don't demand respect, they only bless whoever seeks it." Nalinikanta was confident that Punananda is a real saint. A hope was rekindled in his desperate mind. Next day, at the appointed time, he arrived near Swamiji, and this time he paid his humble respect to him. Swamiji asked him to sit near him, and when he was seated, he told him, "You want to get back your wife? Any woman in this world is the reflection of Mother of Universe. Your wife has been surrendered herself into her after the death. If you will get the mother, then you will also be able to get back your wife. You are to grow interest in Mother of Universe, who is the source of all origination. If you can do that, you will get everything. Getting interested in one origination will not be wise for you." Nalinikanta, not being deterred, told him, "To be very frank, I am not interested in evolving the darshan of Mother of Universe. But in order to achieve what I really desire, I am willing to worship her. Please tell me how it is to be done. Swamiji told him, for that you have to accept a spiritual teacher or guru. Under his guidance, you must pursue the course of spiritual activity. But first, you must become a brahmachari. Then you have to adopt monastic life, and then only your desire will be fulfilled. Nalinikanta readily requested him to accept him as his disciple. Swami Purnananda told him, no, I am not your guru. Who will be your guru is already prefixed. You should take shelter under him. Nalinikanta, being satisfied, took leave of him and returned to his place of work. Swami Purnananda was the first person who showed Nalinikanta the true path of spiritualism leading to reality.
Jayaguru. Thank you, Om Prakash Bhai. Thanks for a good reading. In this summer holiday Bliss and NIGAM SWADHYAYA group so far, you are the first Guru Bhai to read. Till now, all the Kishori Maas were reading. So your name is being now printed in this record. You are the first Bhai to read this. So yeah. So let us thank Om Prakash Bhai for a nice reading. Now we have got some questions. So many questions are of same type. Only one question is a little bit different. Let me do that first. So Mona Lisa, one sec. Yes, Mona Lisa Pandama is asking from Burla Sangha. Does the same situation happen with everyone? So she meant, does seeing the dead one happens with everyone? So what I understood from the question is, she would like to ask, like Nalinikanta could see Sudhanshu Bala many times after her death. So she is asking, is it a natural affair? If I understood the question, otherwise she can write in this YouTube if there is anything else. Okay, so this is Trisha asking, okay, from Bulla Sangha. See, we have got this body, and after the death of this body, we go to a subtle stage which is known as Sukshma Sarir. So it is not visible for everyone. So there are some elements or some beings who are available in this Sukshma Sarir also. So very limited people can visualize or can see the Sukshma Sarir, not everybody. Like we see something in dream, but when we awake, we forget what we saw. Many times we also remember little bit, but not the entire episode. So this is how the entire thing is there in the society. Now why Nalinikanta was able to see is because Ma Sudhanshu Bala wanted Nalinikanta to get all those questions of his life. What is life after death? Sudhanshu Bala is no more in this material world. Still she is coming. She first became visible in a very hazy way, not in clear manner in Narayanpur when Nalinikanta was doing his duty. Then he has seen him many times. He heard the sounds of Sudhanshu Bala walking, talking. He could see Sudhanshu Bala under the tree. So all these things. So it was the effort of Sudhanshu Bala to ensure let Nalinikanta find the way forward after death. So it was a divine blessings for Nalinikanta because the Universal Mother wanted Nalinikanta to be NIgamananda in due course of time. We discussed yesterday also about Brahmanand Giri and all these things. So this is how it is. So the Sukshma body is not available or not visible to everyone. But yes, whenever it is required, or whoever has got that kind of siddhi or supernatural power, they can only see, or they will be visible to them. Okay, if anybody would like to add anything to this question to answer, then please add. Otherwise, I will go to the next question, which is common question of many. Okay, so let me answer first. Where is Theosophical Society by Prachi Nath from Jagannathpur Sangha? So Theosophical Society is in Chennai, a place called Adyar, and it's a very old organization. I think the organization has been set up way back in 1850 or so. So this is where it is, and most of the questions are what is Theosophical Society? So I had been to Theosophical Society in my those days when I was in Chennai. I think it would be 2000 or so. So I had been to that place. Madam Blavatsky was the founder of the organization. They are just like our Sangha. So like we are Nilachal Saraswat Sangha, and we are worshipping Thakurjee as Guru and Ishta. We would like to know the God, we would like to know the religion and XYZ. The same way, Theosophical Society is also dealt with, spreading of a spiritual thing among, the disciples, of their disciples. But their way is little bit different. Their way is to extract the great souls who were not available in this material world anymore and ask them questions and get answers from them. So by doing this, they are achieving two, three things. First thing is there is a life after death. Otherwise, how they are inviting the spirit of that particular person and taking answer from him. In that society, they used to call the spirit of Mahatma Gandhi, the spirit of Vivekananda. So they keep doing all these things. There is a process to invite those spirits and ask them questions and get them answers. So it's a very set process. But the objective of Theosophical Society is to spread spiritualism, is to create brotherhood in the society. And another aspect of that society is very different, which only Thakurjee mentioned. They also keep looking for who are the people who would like to go in the spiritual path, and who are the people who can be a great leader of spirituality, and they are trying to support them to the extent possible. So now it is being said that when Nalinikanta visited Adyar Theosophical Society to talk to late Sudhanshu Bala by inviting her spirit through their process and speak to him. That point in time, those members of Theosophical Society could see some great personality in Nalinikanta. And that is why they have initiated the process to ensure, Nalinikanta is being tracked. So it is also being said when he found, when he was missing in that forest while he was returning from Parsuram Tirth, so Sumeru Dasji could, catch hold of him. So this is also one of the initiation by those Theosophical Society also. So this is how it is. I think these are the two questions. Let me see if there is any other question. I think the doubt got cleared. If anything else is there, then you can still ask. Or if anybody would like to add something, then please add. Now Devashish Mohanty Bhai is asking Jayaguru if Ma Sudhansubala name and the novel written by Nalini Kant was coincidence. I think yes. To let anyone take this answer, Sanjeev Bhai, can you answer this? Devashish Mohanty Bhai is asking if Ma Sudhansubala name and the novel written by Nalini Kant was coincidence.
Yeah, I'm not 100%, but yes, I think it is coincidence.
Priyambadama, anything from your side on this aspect?
Yeah, Jayaguru Bhai, yeah, I was just about to say that. So I read in one of the book NIGAMasWADHYAYA that was published recently. So there it is written that they got married in 1897, I guess. Sudhanshuvala and Nalinikanta, they got married in 1897, and he wrote this Sudhanshuvala Upanyasa in 1898. So that must not be a coincidence. And if that is true, then he has written it after the marriage. You can refer page number 176. I'm just opening that book. All the incident and the date-wise chronology.
Yeah, this Samayanukramika Ghatanavali is written chronological events. Okay. So in that case, it should be yes. Why? Because if the marriage was early and then he wrote the novel, then yes, of course.
Yeah. After that, after marriage, he wrote it.
Ma is referring. This is also one of the good book being written by one of our Guru Bhai called Kanu Bhai. His full name, so he is from Nilagiri Shakha Sangha. So we can also refer this book. So Devashish Mohanty, you have, if you want anything to say on this, then you can.
And by for that Theosophical Society question, so you can relate also like Sumerudas was the guru of Theosophy leaders, right?
Yeah. So that is how they informed Sumerdas ji, and Sumerdas ji was tracking Nalini Kanto after Tantra Siddhi, Jnana Siddhi. Then that is how all of a sudden in the morning he appeared on that jungle. So he was also one of the spiritual. Swami Sumerdas ji was also one of the spiritual leader of Theosophical Society. Okay, now Tanvi Tamanna Das from Sangha. What happened to Nalinikanta that he was died? Not getting this question. Let me see if she wrote anything else earlier. No. So Tanvi Tamanna is asking from Sangha what happened to Nalinikanta that he was died. Can you please elaborate the question, Tamanna Das? Is anybody getting this question?
She must be misunderstanding the context, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Or if she is asking why Sudhansubala died.
Maybe, yeah.
What happened to Sudhansubala?
What happened to Nalinikanta when Sudhansubala died? Maybe.
Okay. So we are trying to answer why Sudhansubala died. Sudhansubala, yesterday we were reading this. She was ill. She was, conceived a baby boy. And, in villages, that point in time, the facilities and everything was not that apt. So these are the main reasons why Sudhansubala died. And what happened to, okay, Arun Pati Bhai, we are coming to you. So what happened to Nalinikanto when Sudhansubala died? So Nalinikanto was in pure love with Sudhansubala. Because of the nature of Sudhansubala, during very short period of time, Sudhansubala tried to fulfill the void of Mother Jogendra Mohini. what Nalinikanta was feeling not good after death of his mother, and also tried to pour more love to Nalinikant's life, and that is why he was mad how to get Sudhansubala at any cost. So if you recall today's discussion, he took 2 months leave from the office and went to Adyar, Chennai to find some way out how to get Sudhansubala back. The intention of Nalinikanta was to get Sudhansubala back as she was earlier with him. This was his intention. So when Swami Purnananda told if you want to get your wife back, you have to worship the universal mother, because mother, daughter, this, that, everybody is evolved from the same concept, and that is why Swami Purnananda diverted Nalinikanta to universal mother rather than his only wife. So this also we read today. Now, who is Swami Purnananda? Swami Purnananda is a spiritual leader. What has been described about him is he was a he was a professor in one of the college. He left the profession and joined this spiritualism and became a spiritual leader. So he was giving preaching at many places. So at that point in time, he was giving discourses in Kolkata when Nalinikanta met him. And first day, as we just read, we just heard, he was the entire session at the back of the audience. Now Purnananda Swami called him and asked him what you want. So Nalinikanta told, okay, whatever it is, I'll ask you tomorrow. And that is how. And Purnananda Swami had directed him to Universal Mother. So Swami Purnananda is this. Sucharita Mantri Ma is Suchitra Mantri is asking why Manika Sundari Devi dead. Same reason. She was also not well. That time, some disease was there in the entire village, and the medication was not that good during those point in time. Just a sec, let me power on. So this is what it is. I think all the questions are over now. Again, some Mitali Blocks is asking what is the meaning of vanished. So I have already answered in the YouTube. Vanish means ubhan hejiba. Odia re mane hathat kiri sabu adrusya hejiba. Vanished. Ebe jemdi apna dekhutube sabu TV serial re ki cinema re hathat kiri jane devata pale asibe, then sang sang se pale jibe. So that is called vanished. Okay, Jayjit Swami from Raipur Sangha. I hope you understood now what is the meaning of vanished. So I am requesting Priyambada Ma and Devasis Bhai to get the questions of today for all of them to answer.
Yeah, bhai, 1 minute.
So one more request, anybody would like to recap today's reading can inform in the WhatsApp group, so that tomorrow we'll give him the opportunity or her the opportunity, and the reader also will be defined, and we will send the details in due course of time. And everybody is requested to join through our YouTube channel and like, subscribe, and put the click on the bell icon, so that whenever there is some live program, the notification will go to you. Today we have allowed many from Jamshedpur Sangha to this meet platform, because I had requested Jyoti Bhai to circulate this program in Jamshedpur Sakha Sangha group. He must have done that. So many have joined, so we welcome all of them. But requesting them to take seva either by reading or by recapping, so that they will be in this meet group. So requesting all of you to scan the QR code and get the Google form and answer the questions as soon as possible. Ma, have we started getting answers?
Yes, bhai. We have already started getting.
Good.
So I was just checking the results. So always our Ma's are doing top every time.
So today the Bhai session has started, Ma. Just wait. I hope the Bhais will overtake Maj also. Thakurjee's life was entirely governed by Maj. So started from Manikya Sundari to Sudhanshu Bala, then to Ma Arnapurna, then what do you call Ma Gauri,
Yes, bhai.
and then finally the mother of the universe.
Jogumaya Ma.
Then after, when he was in Assam Bangya Saraswat Mutt, then many Ma's including Jogomaya Devi. So obvious, in this kind of program the Ma's will be always ahead of Bhais.
ଏଇଟା ପଢିଲା ବେଳେ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ସେଇଟା ମୁଁ ଭାବୁଥିଲି ମାନେ ମାନେ ଭଗବାନଙ୍କର କେମିତି ଖଞ୍ଜିଛନ୍ତି ଯେମିତି ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣାନନ୍ଦ ସ୍ୱାମୀ ସେ ଏତେ ଏଜୁକେଟେଡ୍ ଆଉ ମାନେ ଏତେ ସାଇନ୍ସରେ ବି ସେ ଏଜୁକେଟେଡ୍ ନା ସେଥିପାଇଁ ନଡ଼ିକାନ୍ତ ତାଙ୍କ ପ୍ରତି ଆଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟ ହେଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ଗଲେ ତ ତାଙ୍କ ଥ୍ରୁରେ ତାଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ସାଧନାଟା ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ ହେଲା.
So time to declare closure of the session. The QR code will be available in this YouTube platform as well as in the WhatsApp group called NIGAM SWADHYAYA group. Whoever has not joined this group, please join. Requesting all of you to spread this news among our other Bhais and Mans who have not yet information about this platform. This platform is entirely to know about Thakurjee better and started loving him. Whatever affection we have or whatever Shraddha we have for him today, it should increase day by day. So this is the QR code for Nigam Swadhyaya group to join. Anyone can scan and take it further.
Bhai, for the recap thing, did you announce that?
Yeah, I have already announced.
Okay.
So, we are allowing any one of you to recap tomorrow. So, before
They
2
can
hours,
give their name to Devasis Bhai.
yeah, Devashish Bhai, or they can give the name in the Nigam Swadhyaya group also. So that we'll contact them and we will allocate them. So again, requesting all of you to join in the YouTube, except the Bhais and Mans who have got Seva and the Prabasi Karmakartas. They should be in this meet platform to answer the questions of the members who are asking.
Already we have received 2 nominations for the recap for tomorrow.
Yes. Prasanna Kumar Raut Bhai, Jayaguru Bhai, why only scan QR code? Why not appearing questions directly, which will be convenient? Because it will be only here for some minute. But once you scan the code, you got the Google form and the question will be with you forever. That is why. And you answer at your own sweet time. I think I am correct in answering him.
Yeah, we can't
Yes, sir.
share the link in the chat. That is restricted. That's why we are showing the QR code so that you can scan and get the questions.
Okay. So thank you all. Jai Guru. Jai Guru.